What does it mean to win by actions and not through arguing? Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is your favorite warlock, practicing necromancer. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about this. Where does this creed come from? This term. It comes from the 48 laws of power. And what's interesting here is it actually speaks truth. It speaks truth. Win by actions. That means taking the step or steps necessary to succeed in whatever goal that you want to achieve. And once you finish and complete that goal, set another one. Remember this: your actions lead you to either failure or success. I measure my success through the degrees that I have accomplished, the goals that I have accomplished. And I don't make my goals easy. I really don't. I can spend years, months, weeks just on a single goal, just on a single goal. A couple of weeks ago, I decided I'm going to better myself yet again. I got my archbishop license and everything in the mail from the courses that I've been taking in the ministry after I graduated the courses necessary for that degree back in August 4th of 2022. So here I am a couple weeks ago, and I decided I want to go further. I want to take this degree further. I want to take this to a whole new level. So guess what? I reached out to Miriam University and I applied for their thanatology course. But because I don't have a bachelor's degree, I have to go through a different course first. Well, guess what? This was a one-stop shop move for me. Because when I was talking to the recruiter, guess what? I can take a psychology degree course within an advanced and accelerated 7-week course. And they've already begun theirs, the last one. So guess what? The next one's in a couple of weeks. Just in a couple of weeks, and I'm excited. She told me what I needed to get to have sent to her so that we can get this ball rolling. Well, guess what? I just sent the last thing in. The last thing. The last thing. I can love it. So now I gotta wait until the course starts. I'm excited. Starting this psychology degree for a bachelor's degree in 7 weeks. That's going to be one hell of a fucking course. To take a 2 to 3 year course and ravel it and literally pack it into a 7-week course. That is going to be one fucking challenge right there. And I love a good challenge. So once that's done, I'm able to go directly into the next thanatology course class. And guess what? I'm going to go take it all the way to my PhD to a PhD level, and I love it. So when I said win by action, this is what I mean by taking action. You, as the individual, are responsible for your own education. You, as the individual, rise and fall at your own feet. You're going to step on toes and you're going to piss people off, plain and simple. You're going to get those who are going to try to discourage you. You're going to get those that try to hate you. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Let the haters hate. Let those little bitches and hoes sit there in the background and fucking whine, complain, and just try to poke at you as much as possible to piss you off. Well, guess what? Ignore them. Just fucking ignore them. Win by action, not by arguing. If you argue, you're going to be wasting your time in these courses. You're going to be wasting your time and valuable time at that, being distracted. Guess what? Let them be. Let them do and say whatever the fuck they want to say. It's an opinion. That's it. They don't know you outside of what you post and say. For all they know, you could be a senator. You could be a police officer. You could be a paramedic looking to advance your goals. Or you could just simply be a practitioner of the arts and want to further your education through growth, maturity, and most importantly, self mastery. You see, it begins and ends with you, no one else. Don't even worry about what the next person is doing. Just worry about yourself. Further your own goals. Because in reality, when you think about this, it is the same thing when you're going to try to start a family. To get a woman in your life, you got to have a job. You got to have transportation. You got to have a place to reside. Don't you think this is the same creed and motto that will benefit your family? Don't you think it's the same beneficial goals and aims that will bring more income into your family's lives to better enrich it? Not just your own practices as a practitioner of the arts, but as a husband, a spouse, and a father. You see, there are things that is worth fighting for. And as I said in the last video, get rid of that junk in the trunk because that's all it is, a distraction. It is things that don't fucking matter. Ollie Rowan, welcome to the channel. So when I say win by action, nutrients, nutrients enriches your life. Your learning process does not end. Some people like to limit themselves and pretend to be masters of their domain. This is nothing more than a false state of security. They want to stay in the dogma and the shit of society. Those who truly want to master their lives will do so through action. But remember, if you are an apprentice, don't outshine the master, because that will bring envy and wrath upon you. The same goes when you are underneath the guidance and tutelage of a teacher, specifically that of a college professor. It happens. Just don't let it happen too often. And if you do step on those toes, always apologize. You're welcome, Holly. Took my son to school this morning, and while I was doing this, I got this notification that my high school transcripts have been received and accepted. On the way home, I was thinking about this. Win by nutrition. Win by nutrition. Now, winning by nutrition means that you're putting the work in. You're completely dedicated, focused, and committed to the path. Because I'm a practicing necromancer, I'm a father and a companion. Guess what? That's triple duty. But it doesn't mean that you stop there. Further your education, further your knowledge, push your wisdom and the universal applications to the brink. Go beyond. But leave the junk in the trunk behind. You'll be better off. Since I left social media a lot, I don't even get on most of the time. Maybe once or twice a day to just check messages, and that's it. I'm out there living my life. I'm out there spending time with my son. I'm out there bettering myself because no one else is going to do it for me. There's an old expression within the JCI, and this was told to me by the man that got me into the ministry to begin with. He said, if you wish to eat, you must work. Those who plow the ground, the fields, produce fruit. Producing good fruit and good works is always a good thing. And if you look at this analogy, it's actually truth because you have to plant the seeds to grow those fruits, those vegetables. To do this, it takes work, but you will reap the rewards. So you either rise to the occasion or you fail by your own hands, your own deeds. Truth. Win by actions, not by arguing. Have a good day. And until next time.